I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another day of 6 o'clock content. Hopefully, we get the results of the vote today. Ericsson, I think, is going to be the winner of that. I mean, realistically, you'd think, yeah, he is. 94 rated, of course, 3 ratings higher than the winter refresh, and 2 segments. So, 5-star, 5-star. That's nice. High work rates, 511. Another cam with high work rates. We've got Firmino, we've got Bruno Fernandes. I mean, that's a banger of a card. Absolutely incredible. There isn't really an awful lot wrong with it, is there? Sprint speed, maybe a touch on the low side. It's not really, but I mean, if you're trying to nitpick, if you're trying to look for things that are wrong, that's it. That's the only stat, really. I mean, agility and balance are sort of 90. You can boost that. You can get them both to 99, 95, something like that. And then you've got an absolutely incredible card. Price, please. 85.86. Right. Well, that's a lot more expensive than I thought, and he's only there for 6 days as well. Whereas this Firmino, for example, I mean, is that as good? 5-star, 5-star, high work rates. On paper, no. Probably not as good, although a little bit more defense-minded and has better physical. Doesn't have as good sort of agility and balance. Only by a couple of points here or there. The long shots, sprint speed is a little bit better, but the acceleration isn't as good. So they are very similar, but this one is there forever, and I think is actually 286 rated teams and an 85. So a little bit more expensive, but it's there forever. Very similar cards. So I think that's worth it, because I thought Firmino was worth it, so I would be a hypocrite to say that this wasn't worth it. 2 tradable packs, although they are terrible packs to get back for 85 and 86 rated teams. If you're an Inter fan, you'll be loving it. If he fits your team, you'll love it. Obviously, links to the Ibra and Kessie, as well as Ronaldo, so not bad. I mean, if you compare that with the 94 Bruno Fernandes, maybe you'd be like, well, I can go and get Bruno Fernandes. That's fine, go and get him. Absolutely no problems with it whatsoever. What else? I'm probably going to say that we're not going to get anything else, right? I mean, maybe a pack. We've got 24 hours left on certain upgrades, so the 81 double upgrade as well as the 82 to 88, which is a bit of a shame because that has basically helped me craft icons and obviously everybody else as well. Born to Play was already there. That was an SBC that they brought back. Future Stars Challenge for an untradeable rare Electrum, and that is the final thing for today. That is a shame that it's untradeable once more. 2 rare gold player pack as well, and this untradeable SBC is a 77 rated team with players from the same league max 6 and then players from one club max 4. I am a massive fan of SBCs that do minimum rather than maximum. I hate being hindered, but that's the challenge part, I guess. We had 2 objectives yesterday, so I'll be very surprised if they've dropped anything in terms of objectives today. There's like huge rumours going around the leaking community that we're going to get a Cavani at some point, and of course we haven't had it yet. It was meant to be yesterday as an objective, so I'll be interested to see whether they actually bring him out as one of these type, because even if they brought out a 98 Cavani, would you really go for that? I mean, just because it's there doesn't mean you have to do it, right? I've already done every single one of these on other accounts, and on my road to glory I'll go for certain ones. But if Cavani dropped and it was a 96, 97, 98 rated card, would it really be something that you would want to grind for if it was one of these sort of academy style? So they give you the... Does he have a Footmus, or is that am I the wrong year? I can't remember. Was it FIFA 19 he had the Footmus? I can't remember. But they give you a Cavani card, and then you build up to a 92 Cavani, and then you go to a 93 or 4 Cavani, and then you go to the 98. Would you really do that for Cavani? Because I don't think, unless they made him 98 and they literally gave him 90 agility and balance and upgraded him to like 5-star, 5-star, only then would he be one of those cards that you're thinking, right, actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind picking that up. If they did what they've done to Ibra, for example, even though that's a 95 rated card with 94 dribbling, he still has 47 balance, which makes his strength of 99 feel more like 70, because he just gets sort of leaned into and then he sort of stumbles off the ball. So if they do that with Cavani and they're saving it, and it turns out to be one of these, I don't know if I'm going to do it, you know. If it's one of these objectives, then that's fine, because it's only like 4 segments, win 8 games or whatever. But these are like win 37 games. And if it's for a Cavani, I don't know. With regards to what we've had today, Eriksen, I think is decent. I'd like to see his price up front, because that was obviously hefty, but it's a good card, and I do like it, and I'm a Liverpool fan as well, so obviously I'm going to want to complete that. I know that's been out for a while. It's not like today, but on the Road to Glory, for example, I've started working towards it now. And this is just going to, I think, appeal to people who can fit him in the team. I don't think it's one of those cards you're going to want to do just for the sake of doing it, but his stats are sensational. It looks like a very, very nice card. The other thing, of course, is Bayer Leverkusen beat... who did they beat? Bayer Leverkusen beat Mainz today, didn't they? So it will be interesting to see whether we've had ourselves an upgrade. Not yet. So Diaby will go to a 95 because they beat Mainz. I think it finished 1-0. So that will be interesting to see whether he when he goes up. Like, I think he was injured, so he wasn't playing. And then Boetius was injured as well, or suspended, so he wasn't playing either. And then Leverkusen rested Havertz, so a lot of people were worried that well, not worried, but a lot of people who did Diaby and didn't do Boetius were worried. But yeah, they did win. So interesting to see when he gets upgraded. I don't know if EA have said anything on Twitter. Nope. Obviously, I mean, I don't know why I was expecting EA to say anything, to be honest. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open an icon pack after I complete one of these new SBCs. I think I say one of the Future Stars Rare Electrum. I'll do that. I might as well do it. Only 77 rated teams, not going to be too tricky to do. The Born to Play I didn't do yesterday. What was that? That was I mean, that's quite easy to do. I might do that as well, and then we'll have 2 packs and an icon pack to end things off. For those interested, that's the team I've done for the new Future Stars challenge. Didn't show you the one that from the yesterday's challenge because you probably would have completed that already. But that was straightforward enough anyway. But this one, again, pretty straightforward. Just grab a few players from each club. I used Sampdoria and Besiktas and then just finished it off with some La Liga cards. But this club is quite stacked, actually. I've done loads of 82s to 88 upgrades, and I ran out of bronzes, and I'm still on 75 rated gold. So I may have another icon pack like soon, actually, thinking about it, because I'm going to try and grind it over the next 24 hours before they expire. I've got a bad feeling EA are going to give us trash. Here we go. Upgrade. Upgrade? No. Walkout. What's wrong with me? Dutch. Centre mid. Hey, is that Frankie? It is indeed. Injured at the moment, and they are currently playing Celta Vigo 2-2, but 87 rated from a 2-player pack. I've criticised these a lot. Not criticised them, but I thought, like, if you're going to give us an extra pack, why not just give us the same pack again, or make it a bare minimum like a 25k pack or something? But they've actually been quite good. 2-player packs are not difficult to craft. They're not expensive to craft, theoretically, but we've just got ourselves a tradable 87 rated Frankie de Jong. I'm not going to sell him because I think he's probably around what an 87 card goes for anyway. Someone's obviously trying to price fix him. I'll put him into an icon. That's not bad at all. Very happy with that. Let's open the other one. I think this one is untradeable because this came from today's set. It's not a board this time. I can't remember what I was saying before. I was saying something before and then I got a board and got excited. Let's do the Rare Electrum because I know that's untradeable. And while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to go over to Footbin and have a look. We're not going to get anything good there. We'll skip that. So, a lot of people saying that Christian Eriksen, not worth it, don't like it. There's a lot of down votes on it. I wasn't surprised that he won the vote because he was the highest rated card out of the 3 choices. I think Zielinski was the other one. I voted for him twice because I would have loved to have seen a Zielinski card. It would have been a really good card to link Mertens and Allen and a few others in there as well. And in draft, it's kind of useless to me. There's another card as well, and I can't remember what it was. But either way, Ericsson was kind of obviously going to win it. This is a walkout. No, it's not. It's a board. My bad. I can't speak today. It's a board. It's going to be Norwegian. It's going to be Jarstein, and that was the tradable one as well. So, in conclusion, Future Stars SBC, albeit untradable. I don't think it's a terrible SBC. I'm not a massive fan of untradable packs, but if you're addicted to packs, you just want to open it for the sake of having something and seeing something come out of a pack, then sure, why not? I'm not quite sure how this has happened, but people are criticising Christian Eriksen for being too expensive. I think the last few days of, or the last week of reasonably priced SBCs has left people with a sense of almost entitlement, I guess, that we should be getting everything cheap now. But to be honest, 60,000 coins for Eriksen is cheap. That is a very good card. If we go and have a look at the card itself, you'll see that, I mean, that is a 96 rated cam without any chem style whatsoever. And without even looking at what chem style is probably best for him, if you just give him a Maestro, he turns into a 97, 98 with an engine. Like, you would be very hard pressed to find a card that is going to be better than him. He's got 99s everywhere, and he's 5-star, 5-star, and he fits into a lot of good teams because of the Italian League link. And now you can link him with Kessie and Ibra and Ronaldo, and there's a Lautaro Martinez out there. There's an awful lot of good cards you could link him to. I mean, he's not good for like nation links or anything, but I actually think that 260,000 coins there or thereabouts is a good price. And if you compare him to a card like Roberto Firmino, who was 400k, if you thought Firmino was worth it, then Eriksen is just going to be above and beyond. If you weren't sure about Firmino, you have to be liking this Eriksen. And if you thought Firmino was too expensive, then this is a card that's going to be more affordable and arguably maybe even better than that Firmino in-game. I don't know. If you want my opinion, though, if it does fit your team and you are tempted, I think that's a good price. Prime Icon, I just don't want a stinker, if I'm honest. I'm going to get straight into it. No more stalling. I just want one of the good ones. Just give me the French flag. Give me the Brazilian flag. Give me a Liverpool legend. Don't care. I hate this guy so much. Oh, okay, never mind. Pirlo is a little bit better. I don't know if that's a win, but I'm happier. I am much happier that is Pirlo and not Gattuso. I thought for some reason it was going to be Gattuso because I always pack Gattuso. Let me just have a look to see what position. Yeah, Gattuso's a CDM for the Prime, so that was my bad because it could never have been Gattuso. Pirlo, 2 ratings lower than his moments, and he's worth around, on PC, he's worth 345k, and he's worth about 200k on console. So in terms of the value of what I've given up to get that, no, not really worth it, because I think the pack is probably about, what, 3? Is the pack around 300 or 200k? I don't know. Let me go look to see how much the pack is worth. Icon pack. So yeah, so the icon pack's around 245k. This was about 200 in terms of a console, but in terms of me on PC, this is actually a win by about 100,000 coins because he's 100k. It was 100k cheaper to do the SBC than it was to get the card. So I'm okay with that. To be honest, I think I'm going to keep him. You may see a video from him or from me on him soon. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Would have been really nice to see a 5-star, 5-star there. His stats aren't as good as someone like Eriksen because he doesn't have the finishing or the shooting in general. And that's a fantastic comparison. This card on the market is 200k, but he's not as good as Eriksen. He doesn't have the stamina. He doesn't have the balance or the agility. He doesn't have the pace, and his shooting is not as good. And he's 5-star, 4-star. Eriksen's 270, 80k, and he has everything that I just said Pirlo doesn't have. So there we go. I think Eriksen on the market would be more than 280. But there we go. Let me know what you think of, of my icon pack. But let me know what you think of Eriksen in the comments. Did you get anything out of an icon pack recently? Feel free to tweet me. Link for that is down below. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.